Mm-hmm. Hello, hello, hello. I'm making a ham. Well, it's smoked ham. It's already been cooked, but I'm just warming it up. I'm making, I'm making a ham. I'm warming a ham up. Actually, it's the portion of a ham, and it's already been cooked. I'm just warming it up, so yeah, that's what I'm doing. So how's everybody doing? Hi, hi, welcome in. So that's what I'm doing. So I think I got, I don't know, maybe an hour left on the ham. No chicken. No. Oh, and it's a big. It's like a 8 pound ham too. So, and the good thing is, it's cooked, but it just needs to be warmed up. So I put it on 325, and then I for an hour and 20 minutes. So, because you have to go by the time it the side, the pound. So, and it's smoked. So, oh my gosh, it's gonna taste so good. Ooh. And whatever's left, make sandwiches with from it. But today I'm gonna make probably some broccoli and some corn, something like that to go with it. But the rest of it, I'm just gonna make sandwich. Cut it up. Well, cut it up and put it in to make sandwiches out of it. So, yeah, yeah. No chicken. Ham, ham, ham. Just ham. Let's see. Okay. I need to check. Hold on, y'all. I need to check my timer. Oh, I'm back. I got like 46 minutes left on it, so I'm sorry. I had to go check my timer. So yeah, hubby's like, make that ham. Well, we had it sitting out. I mean, in the fridge for a few days, so and we needed to cook it and cut it up. Oh man, it's gonna taste good. So and I wrapped it up in aluminum foil so it don't lose all the juices because it'll go dry if you do that. Don't wrap it up. And then I'll have y'all on here while I do it. Well, hey Kayla, welcome back. I'm in the middle of making a ham. I got like 45 minutes left on it. Okay, so I already was halfway cooking it when I decided to go. I was like, well, I'll just go live. Why not? While I'm making the ham, halfway through the ham. So, welcome in, howdy, howdy. How was your cruise, Kayla? Did you have fun? Oh, man. Well. Oh my goodness. I hope you enjoyed your cruise. I might get hubby to help me cut the ham up. Mm. Oh man, because I would probably need help to cut that ham up, but it's already cooked. I just had to put it on for 325 Fahrenheit, degrees Fahrenheit to warm it up because it was already cooked. It just need to be warmed up. Like that. I know my heart's kind of funky, but yeah. And then I put it on for because I had to look because it said take the 15 minutes how much and how big the ham is, and times it by the 15 minutes, and then that's how much you put it on. So I had it out almost an hour and a half, but it's gonna be good. Oh, it's gonna be good. I think I've had that kind of ham before, but I want to get a spiral ham one time and make it, Louis.
Yeah.
The thing is about that one being smoked, it's already cured and stuff. You know that?
Yeah.
So it won't go bad. Well, of course. No, Kayla. We didn't miss you one bit. Of course we did. No, we missed picking on you. Of course, we missed picking on you. Mm. So. Oh, I can't. And I gotta make sure I gotta take the meat meter breeder and put it in it. Make sure it's 130 degrees Fahrenheit. So, no clue what the hell this is. Well, that's every day. Yeah. Found this in the box on top of the refrigerator. What is it for? Flavored fizzy drink mix with natural flavors. Caffeine free. Daily immune support. Oh, okay. Something you need to drink. Emergency. 1,000 milligrams of vitamin C. Daily immune support. Antioxidants and B vitamins and electrolytes. What if that'll taste good? We'll see. Directions. Ages 14 and up. One packet daily. Empty contents to a glass. Add 4 to 8 ounces of water. Stir for lighter flavor. Mix with some more water. Do not suggest if you are pregnant, nursing, or taking medication. Consult your doctor before use. It's found it. No picking on Kayla. I don't pick on Kayla. She knows not to take me serious. Don't you? Don't you, Kayla? You know not to take me serious. So. Oh, I can't wait to see what that smells. can't smell it because I got I got it cut, wrapped up in aluminum foil. Of course, you can't smell it if it's wrapped up in aluminum foil until you take the aluminum foil, unwrap it with it. So I did that so it won't go dry. It said it didn't say anything about wrapping it, but you want to keep the juices. You want to keep it from drying out. You wrap it up with tinfoil. That's one thing you could use tinfoil in an oven and keep wrap meat up, keep it from going dry. Keep the juices. That's what I do when I do the turkey legs. Which, you know what? I hadn't done turkey legs. Well, you know, we hadn't gotten any turkey legs in a long time. And everybody liked the turkey legs when I made them. Chill out, dude. My good gracious life. Let's see. Hold on, y'all. I'm going to check my timer. Because I have my timer on my phone. Alright, I'm back. Okay, I'm putting my timer up there. So I got like 30. I'm back. So I got like 38 minutes left. And then I'll have to check it. This vast literary archive includes to make sure it. Hey, Jasmine. How are you, Jasmine? I'm in the middle of making a portion. It's a portion, but ham, already smoked, already cured, already cooked. So all I have to do is warm it up. Oh man, it's gonna be good. Oh, so. There's a little girl in the front with a Christmas tree. Yeah. And I kind of waited. Waited to. I was like halfway cooking it to go live. I was like, well, everybody probably wants to see what I'm making before I did. I was like, well, I'll show everybody. And then I'm gonna make probably some broccoli and some corn to go with it, maybe. And then the rest of it, whatever's left, make sandwiches out of it. So. Yeah. And it's smoked, so oh my gosh. It's definitely gonna be good. It's already got, so I got the stuff, I don't have to put nothing on it. Ha ha, what? What's funny? On September 2nd, 1921, she gets an opportunity that could change everything. 4 explorers arrive at Nome. So I'm ready. To survey a remote. But then I gotta take the meat reader and see how much, and see if it's on 30. It's gotta read 130. If not, I gotta put it back in there for a few more minutes. It was sort of this big, mysterious, and desolate place in the middle of the Arctic. The explorers announced that they need a seamstress to accompany them, someone who can prepare their gear from raw materials. And they are willing to pay handsomely. They offer Blackjack the life-changing What's funny, Kayla? $50 a month. That money was completely unheard of at the time. And so for her, that was really the key to getting her son back into the treatment that he needed. Blackjack knows the trip will be trying, but she can't turn down. But I think it's not going to be that hard to slice, though. I think it's kind of already look like. I want to get a spiral ham. Now, those are good, too. Oh, my gosh, I love spiral hams. When they arrive on Wrangel Island a week later, the team sets up camp. Blackjack gets straight to work. Blackjack was busy sewing and making repairs and doing her job. The group spends the first 4 months of the expedition exploring the island and studying its flora and fauna. No, rip a little bit of the paper off at the top, and then do the meat, and then put the meat reader in there. And if it's still not reading, I'll put it back in there for like a few more minutes. You know.
Worse still, one of the men falls ill with scurvy.
I did. I told him you crawled down there too, to the bottom of in the elevator. Gracious alive, kid. You said somebody took videos and pictures of it. Good gracious alive, child. What we gonna do with you?
For 5 months, Blackjack tends to the scurvy-stricken explorer, waiting for help to arrive. The two eke out a meager existence on a diet of stale bread and seagull eggs they manage to scavenge from the nests on the island. As the days tick by, Blackjack keeps track of her desperate...
Good gracious alive.
The same one housed within the Rounder's Special Collections library. But in June, her sick companion dies, leaving her completely alone.
She wasn't sure if she was going to survive. All she wanted to do was get home to her son.
As her rations dwindle, Aiden grows weak. But she knows that
But you know what? I don't think it'll take long for that to want cook. Because I had it in the refrigerator for a few days. So it's been unthawed in the refrigerator for last 3 days. So it should be alright. It should probably be done. But I'm gonna still do the meat reader. Oh my goodness gracious. The meat reader.
For 2 more months, Blackjack's
Hello, Leah and Kevin. How are you?
Then, in August 1923, she spots a ship on the horizon. Though the ship was not sent by her fellow explorers, the sailors offer her passage to safety.
When she saw that boat, she was so relieved and so hopeful that she was going to get home to her son.
After almost 2 years away, Blackjack finally returns to Nome.
Oh my goodness.
She's relieved to discover that the expedition
Welcome to the live.
fulfilled his end of the bargain and paid her for every month.
Not that I know of.
For her son's continued care.
Because of this expedition, she was finally able to get him the medical treatment that he needed.
Over time, word of Ada Blackjack's ordeal spreads far and wide, and the press dubs her the female Robinson Crusoe.
Oh, my stomach's growling.
Her on Wrangel Island, their fate remains a mystery.
Ada Blackjack truly was the Arctic heroine.
And I thought you were going to take the elevator.
More than any of her expedition teammates faced, and she was able to survive.
Today,
Well, I told you not to leave your room, but you know. I'm alright. I'm just gonna me cross here and get food. So get room service. Instead of having it bring that brought to me, I'm just gonna crawl there.
Island, Florida is a nature lover's paradise. But it's also home to an institution
Oh. I don't know who that is.
The Kennedy Space Center.
Not that I know of. Are they a YouTuber on here?
On display is a metal cutter used to manually
I don't know
open the
him.
space shuttle's bay doors in an
I
emergency.
don't know.
An early NASA countdown clock. And a modified Airstream trailer used to transport astronauts to the launch pad. But one object here dwarfs all the rest.
Oh, my stomach is growling.
2 feet long and towers at 57
Oh, does she? I don't know her.
is made of reinforced carbon, high-density fabric. This is the Space Shuttle Atlantis. This majestic craft recalls that
Yeah, the tequila is too. She's drinking that too.
this is a story for
Yeah, I don't. You know, I don't care too much for. Well, you said you had margaritas and you said you had tequila too. So
for an 11-day trip. Her destination, the International Space Station, a vast laboratory orbiting over 200 miles miles above the Earth. And staff
Oh my
spread out
gosh.
of Russian
I
and
am
American
so hungry, y'all.
asteroids. The mission was to bring essential components to the International Space Station, but also to ferry a crew member to the station and bring one back. One member of the group is mission specialist John Danny Olivas. Danny Olivas was a bright and capable engineer. He was selected by NASA in 1998, and his childhood dream was about
Yeah,
to be realized.
I know some people that have done that before.
On June 8th, Olivas and 6 other crew members
And you're welcome in
climbed
here.
aboard the Atlantis and began the countdown.
We just right now. I'm just making I'm just making food. I'm making a ham that's in the oven.
Liftoff of Space Shuttle Atlantis.
I got like 28 minutes left.
Systems in good shape. Once in orbit, the crew performs a series of checks.
Okay, Kayla, you can chill with the big capital letters now. Jeez.
Sweeps the outside of the shuttle, looking for any damage.
Unless you're drunk. Are you drinking again?
Initially, everything seems to be in order. But then, when it reaches the rear of the craft, the camera reveals something alarming. The crew discovers that there's a tear in their heat shield. Houston, we have a
Go figure.
heat shield is designed to
Because a lot of drunk people will go do those shit. Very capital letters like that.
crucial for return
Unless they're spamming. But
without a properly functioning heat shield. The shuttle will
in your situation, you're drinking.
damage to the heat shield.
Oh, you had
is a
caffeine.
key factor in the tragic loss
Oh, that's
of
just
space
bad.
during re-entry only 5 years earlier.
Need to calm down on that caffeine.
So the crew sends images of the 6 by 4 inch tear back to mission control, hoping that the ground team can come up with a fix. Then they wait.
Yeah. Well, I've had eye surgery back in last year too, so it sucks. But anyway, never. Girl, send this shit to you. That's what you need. You need to get those get the oxygens out of your damn body. There. Look at me, look at me. So. Oh my gracious alive.
If your work is fast paced and you need to be safe, hands-free Skechers work slip-ins are
You know what I tell him? Fuck off.
because Skechers work slip-ins
That's what I say to him. Don't like it. Go on.
Like slip-ins have an invisible built-in shoe horn so your foot slides into place without touching your shoes.
Anyways, I don't let them get to me. That's all.
Slip-ins are durable and long-lasting.
And I need to be rubbing my eye because that's the eye I had the surgery on. And I'm trying to rub it.
Making your family mac and cheese a core memory. It's over 70 years of our family commitment to high quality, real, natural cheese in every bite. You have our word on it, you have our name on it.
And yeah, people can be assholes when it comes to stupid, stuff. Kayla, I got your. Here's you something. Get rid of your toxins. And they're orange flavored. Hey, lady. Welcome in. You're in the middle making dinner, lunch. Making ham. I don't either. They can all kiss my ass. They don't like it. Mr. Fired's not feeling good. He's I don't know, he hurt his neck or something. Must have slept on it wrong, but he's not feeling too well today. So
Back on Earth, a team of engineers at Mission Control works to find a way to tear the
I got you. You know what? I probably should start drinking some of this stuff.
Using only the materials available to the astronauts.
Which I don't know if I like that, but I like oranges. And that's an orange flavored.
Days go by, they are a
All
step
of them.
closer to finding a solution.
There's like, I don't know,
Then,
several
just as the
packages
time
here
is starting to run out,
of it.
inspiration strikes.
Good for you, but
Come up with an
I don't know.
ingenious
I
solution.
like oranges, but I don't know. I
Mission
don't like
Control
the
instructs
oranges
the crew of
powder
Atlantis to
stuff.
find the shuttle's first aid kit and take out a simple tool.
I might have just
The
that
device is meant to
much.
close movement on human skin, but the astronauts will attempt to use
I
it
might have
as
just that
tape
much,
to a
Taylor.
material.
Just that much.
This was an unorthodox use of a medical station,
Nah.
normally used on human
Yeah, it was
instruments.
very quiet
So
without you
he
here.
could step out into the depths of space and effect the repair. His mission specialist at the
You
Olympus.
know what? I might do it. Hell.
If he can't fix the tear, the space shuttle Atlantis cannot return to Earth safely.
Tear
On June
here.
15th, the hatch door opens, and Olivas steps out into the
Um,
inky void.
wonder
The
why
fate
it's
of the
telling you
shuttle
to
and
tear
force
there when
field
you can just
rests
do the
on him.
top.
Olivas brings the stapler to the heat shield and presses
When you
down
can
the bolt.
just dump the shit right into the. I don't know. I just telling you to tear.
But Olivas knows that his fix will be put to the test
Ah,
during the
now
mission.
yeah, I see where it is.
On June 22nd, 2007, after successfully completing their mission, Olivas and his
Good
colleagues
enough
make
for
final
me.
preparations to return home. As the ship rockets
Oh
through the
gosh.
Earth's atmosphere, Olivas hopes the staples hold. Luckily, they do. At 3:39 p.m., the shuttle Atlantis lands safely at Edwards Air Force Base in California. When we look at the Space Shuttle Atlantis, it's not just a ship that flew in space, but instead a symbol of ingenuity, courage, and teamwork.
Good enough for me.
Today, the Atlantis Space Shuttle is on display.
Oh, this
at the
smells like
Space
orange
Center
juice.
Visitor Complex.
Oh, of
It's a
course.
reminder that
It's orange
resourcefulness
stuff.
knows no bounds, especially in space.
It says it's supposed to help with get rid of toxins in your body. So you know what? It looks like orange juice too.
Scattered islands are among the countless things to be found in the Emerald Isle
I'll
treasure
show you in just a second. It does. It looks like orange juice.
treasures can be found
Look,
at the National Museum
this
of
little.
Ireland in Dublin.
That looks like orange juice.
Among the vast collection
Which
of
of course,
historical
it's got
artifacts
the orange
is
flavored
the
stuff. So yeah, helps with supposed to help with and give you some vitamin B and all the good. Which oranges. That's what oranges are good for.
but one piece in the collection
Oh, I need to
resonates
put a little
in
bit
my
of water.
heart.
It said. Just to
This
get
artifact is carefully crafted out of wood and glass,
not
and it
much,
has about 30 glasses inside, all with
but
very
it smells like orange juice. And I like orange juice though. I like oranges.
This unique instrument took center stage
And I'm
to
gonna
give
drink it.
star performance
I'm not drinking no
change the way
caffeine
we
right
hear
now.
music forever.
This is the
Oh
story
yeah,
about one
it
guy's
tastes like orange
creativity,
juice.
ingenuity, and his impact on the international musical world.
I'm here. I just got me something. Get me. Even though it
It's the
tastes
1740s in Dublin, Ireland.
like dookie. Not
Richard
sure I like dookie,
Buckridge
but
is a visionary inventor with a passion for discovery.
At his heart, Richard is
oh
definitely
my
an
gosh,
entrepreneur, a self-made man interested in invention and innovation.
something for good
But
for your
now
immune
he's turning
system
his attention to
and
music.
stuff you need for your body.
Rich's love of music leads him into a quest
Even
to
though,
build not only a new musical instrument, but to
ugh,
try and create new sounds that had never been heard
mm,
before.
has a little bit of taste to it,
Buckridge's idea is to create an
and it's good
entire
for you.
orchestra
Clean your body
consisting
out.
only of
Clean,
drums.
like helps with your
But
immune
he quickly
system.
finds that it's simply impractical.
And right now, that's what I need.
The drum idea didn't work, but it gave Richard
Even though it's
an
got the all one,
inspiration for
but
creating other musical instruments.
awful taste. Oh my gracious.
And that's when he has a revelation. Why not use
In the
drinking
world.
glasses instead?
So,
Richard assembled a group of glasses in different shapes and sizes and filled them with different amounts of water.
It's then that he makes a surprising discovery.
Richard found that when he ran his finger along the edge of each
I
glass,
missed you.
it produced
I
a
said I
totally
missed.
different sound,
Good gracious alive.
unlike anything he'd actually ever heard before. Hawkbridge thought it
Oh,
was
yeah.
heavenly, that it was the music of angels.
Yeah.
enchanted by these sonorous tones.
It's got 19
Builds
minutes
a
left.
special wooden box to hold his glasses. Then
Huh?
he gives his creation a moniker befitting its marvelous melodies.
Oh, you're saying I didn't miss you? Well, geez.
That Pockrich decided that he would
I
name
remember
his new
that.
instrument the angelic organ.
I'll just sit here and ignore you then. And eat, drink my
On May 3rd, 1743,
shit that's good for
the
you.
maestro prepares to debut the angelic organ at a Dublin theater.
That shit tastes like
This
nasty
performance is going
shit.
to be the first introduction of the angelic organ to the public. If his concert
Cheers.
is a success, he'll be hailed as a musical genius.
Even though you're
But if
drinking
he fails,
caffeine and I'm
his
drinking
career
something good for my
will
body.
be ruined.
But Pockrich
Help
is
with the
unaware that
immune
a
system.
very different character is set to hog the spotlight.
Which I don't, good thing I don't have to drink this but once a day.
Now, a disaster was about to strike.
That's the-
It's
Not gagging her.
1743
It's just nasty.
eccentric inventor Richard Pockrich
It's just
developed
nasty.
a
Oh,
bizarre musical
it
instrument.
has a nasty taste to
A
it.
series of drinking glasses, with each glass filled with a slightly different amount of water.
Not enough to make me sick, though.
Before
But
he can debut his creation,
it's nasty.
something happens. Brings it crashing down around him.
Cheers. It's not coffee, but it's not alcohol, but
When
it's
something unimaginable happens.
cheers.
Suddenly, a
And it's definitely not orange juice. Oh,
Panic erupts in the
but it's
audience
something
as the little
good for your
wreaks havoc on everything in his
immune
path,
system.
including Pockrich's prized musical instrument.
Super orange.
the pig crashed
Natural
into the
fruit
angelic
flavor.
organ, shattered
Vitamin
glass,
C, zinc, and
destroyed Pockrich's invention right in front of his
I
eyes.
can freaking read that.
The pig is eventually chased from the theater, but not before the inventor's beloved
Magnesium.
is shattered beyond repair.
Got magnesium in it,
Pockrich was
which
distraught.
oranges is good for you. But even though some of you might not like oranges,
But
but
despite this setback,
oranges are good
Pockrich
for your body.
refuses to give up.
I love oranges.
Pockrich decides that he will become a
I could
musical
eat oranges all day.
He
No.
rebuilds his innovative instrument from scratch, and before long,
You
he's
just
wowing
do.
audiences across Ireland
Oranges.
with his
Oh man, I
revolutionary
can eat an
sounds.
orange
And when word
I
gets
drink
out
orange
about this
juice
extraordinary musician,
every
he's
day.
booked to play venues across Europe. In the years that follow, Pockrich angelic organ is refined and adapted.
Good gracious,
into
I'm glad I
something
don't have to drink this stuff for once a day.
Even musical icons like Mozart composed pieces for it.
Pockrich would be thrilled and honored to see
This
that
tastes
he
like
did
flat
finally achieve the musical
orange
notoriety that he
juice.
so desired.
That's what it tastes like. Flat orange juice. With too much water in the orange.
Today, this
It's
last
like
farm sits on
and
display
dump water
at the
in
National
orange
Museum
juice.
of Ireland.
Ugh.
It recalls an oddball musician and the unlikely origins of this
That's what it tastes like. That's what it tastes like. Good gracious, what time?
The state of Arizona boasts some of the most stunning natural landscapes in the United States.
Got 16 minutes.
Antelope
I
Canyon,
gotta check on that.
Havasu Falls, Monument Valley.
Gosh, I wish I could smell it right now.
But in
But
the
you can't
city
with
of
the
Tucson
tinfoil
is a
on it.
man-made attraction celebrating
Unless you
not
take
the
till you
land,
take it out.
but the skies. The Pima Air and Space Museum. Its treasures include
Louis, will you cut it up?
during the Cold War. A sky
Dave?
helicopter powerful enough to transport
I mean when it's done.
tanks.
Not right now.
And a Jupiter attack jet
Huh?
specially designed to fly long-range
Alright.
sorties over enemy territory. But among these high-flying
Hot
machines,
mess
there's
express.
one object planted firmly on
Yeah,
the
right now I feel like a hot mess. Right now. We kinda got up late this morning too. But when I got up,
beacons like this.
first thing I did is put that ham in the oven. So I was like, well, you know what? I was like halfway cooking. I was like, I'll just go live then while it's cooking.
It's 1921, Nebraska.
Kill some time
28-year-old Jack Knight is about to take off on the biggest adventure of his life.
while I'm waiting on it.
Jack is brave, hardworking, and a no-nonsense kind of guy.
He spent the last
Oh,
year
gosh.
working as a pilot for the U.S. Airmail Service.
Well, I'd rather drink I'd rather drink this junk than that. But hey, everybody to their
PayPal
own.
was in its infancy, servicing major financial cities all across the United States.
But I'm not gonna drink coffee for a while. I'm taking a break. Yes, Paige, I'm taking a break from drinking coffee for a while.
Is too costly. He says that trains are cheaper and only slightly slower.
Carrying the mail by train took 108 hours from coast to coast.
While airplanes make the crossing in 78 hours, they cost significantly more. So Harding is hell-bent on shutting the service down.
He threatened to veto any approval for further funding.
If he does, Jack Knight and his fellow pilots will be out of the job. There's only one way they can change the present.
And it has electric
flying
lights in it
coast to
too.
coast in 36 hours.
To guarantee mail delivery,
So,
half the amount of expected time.
anything for the electric lights.
But pulling off
There
this
you
feat
go.
won't be easy,
Get some of that
because
stuff.
some of the pilots will have to fly through the night.
No, I'm taking a break. I'm retiring from the coffee for a while.
Pilots were forced to use
But, well, I'm not drinking any right now, so I might tomorrow morning or something. But me taking a break for
That's where Jack comes in. Jack's job will be to fly from North Platte, Nebraska to Omaha.
And I don't usually drink a lot of coffee.
In total darkness. His only guidance system will be a series of ground fires that will be lit along the way.
Night watchmen were going to light bonfires
So.
and fires in oil drums to help guide these pilots along the transcontinental route.
You can drink
On
coffee
the
for
morning
me.
of February 22nd,
Drink coffee
1921,
for me.
the first pilot in the relay takes off from San Francisco. At 10 p.m. that
I
night,
drink too much.
after
It makes
multiple legs, the
I
mail is handed off to Jack
have
Knight
stomach.
in
Well, I don't know
Nebraska.
if I have stomach problems
Jack
or anything,
loads up
but
his
it just
plane and takes flight.
I just can't
He was
drink a lot
flying
of it.
in the dark of night, but really feeling the exhilaration of this uncharted territory.
Jack follows the fire beacons that light his route. And at 1:10 a.m., Jack touches down in Omaha. His leg of the journey has gone off without a hitch. But soon after landing, he gets some troubling news. A series of heavy
I just
snowstorms
taste like watered down
rolled in across
orange
the
juice.
Midwest. Not only that, the next pilots in the relay haven't reported for duty.
He found out that the entire relay has started to collapse across the country.
In Omaha, there's no one to fly the next leg. If the mail is going to get through, then Jack will have to fly it all the way to Chicago.
He had never flown the Omaha
Oh,
route in
I'm
the
so ready
daylight,
for
let
this.
alone at night.
Be ready.
Never one to shirk a
Stop
challenge.
it.
Jack Knight
To be ready. Ready, 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 ready.
once again into the blackness.
Jack only had a short amount of time to study this old road map, and that was going to be his
Mm.
only means of navigation to Chicago.
Jeez.
At 2 a.m., in the teeth of a howling snowstorm, the intrepid pilot.
So what's
takes back
everybody's
to the
plans
skies.
for this weekend?
Jack knew he'd be working with every odd against him, but he decided to keep going.
Hello. Welcome in. We're just in the middle of making ham
To imagine waking up
right now,
tomorrow. How do you feel? No. How do you want to feel?
A new head coach,
which is almost,
We
I'm hoping it's finished.
new assistant,
Well, welcome in.
alternate route.
Jaunty.
and a must-win game.
No. We decide the outcome.
And
I'm just in the middle of making ham, so welcome in.
I want you to imagine waking up tomorrow.
the all-new 2025 Equinox and
Ugh.
Chevrolet together.
And drinking some awful crap. And drinking some awful crap. Oh. Which is good for me because it's got antioxidants, vitamin B, and oh yeah, and electrolytes. Yeah. Well,
Soft where you want it and firm where you need it, reducing your aches and pains by up to 40%.
And right now, save up to $1,000 in select mattress and base bundles.
I got 10 minutes left.
Easiest way to find your perfect purple.
So. Drink it all in one go. Oh, there we go. I guess you're supposed to drink it all right like that. Okay. Alright, it's all gone. There, I drank it all. It's gone. It's empty.
It's 1921.
It's
A
gone.
team of brave pilots is attempting to fly
Well,
a relay.
that's better than sitting here just sipping on it, right?
When bad weather rolls in,
I'd rather do all that and sit here and sip on it. I wouldn't have to sit here and taste the whole thing. I guess, and it don't help none after you brush your teeth either.
desperately trying to pick out the
And then drinking
bonfires
that.
below him that mark
Well, drinking anything after you brush your teeth. Everything tastes. Even though it's been a little bit since I brushed my teeth, but still after. Ugh.
Finally, the blizzard eases and gives way to clear skies. At 8:40 a.m., Jack touches down in Chicago.
So what's everybody's plans for this weekend?
The exhausted airman hands over the mail to the next member of the relay team, whose job it will be to carry the mail on
Now I
towards
got
New York.
to check on that in a minute.
4:05
In 8
on
minutes.
February 23rd,
Well, it's gone, it's swallowed, and it's.
touches down in Long Island, New York.
I don't have to keep on
The
sipping on it.
entire trip from coast to coast has taken fewer than 36 hours.
It was a huge victory.
I like oranges, but I don't know that orange powder stuff.
For his part, is stunned and gives the green light to the U.S. Airmail Service to continue its operations.
I think it's like supposed to be like electrolyte drink something, but it's in the powder stuff. So it's like, you know what, like Pedia light, but in a powder package.
Today, one such structure stands proudly at the Pima Air and Space Museum, shining a light on the brave pilot who made sure the mail got through. Charlotte, North Carolina is the nation's biggest financial center after New York City, earning the southern city the moniker of Banktown. And located a few miles east of this metropolis is an institution that marks the earliest days
Look, there's
of the
Charlotte.
nation's economic past. The Reed Gold Mine Historic Site. Exhibits include a mining cart from the 1800s, a special table for sifting precious
Charlotte,
metals
North
from the
Carolina.
brain,
Don't live too
and
far
an
from there.
industrial drill used at the turn of the 20th century.
Which Charlotte, North Carolina was named after a queen
But
too.
it's a collection of
Queen
minuscule
Charlotte.
items here that has the most
Was
value.
it the Queen of Spain
It's made of metal and a shiny
that Charlotte was named after?
It's smooth on surface, but it has some grooves and divots.
Say that.
It's something a lot of people want.
Okay, I just had a little dab of that left in there.
Gold rush
I need to
took
get
place
rid of
in
it.
California in 1849. But the truth is, gold was discovered decades earlier in a very different location.
This is a story about luck, curiosity, and the American dream.
It's 1799 on the outskirts of Charlotte, North Carolina.
Oh, we're going back to Charlotte, North Carolina. Oh, that's what they're.
Day in and day
Yo.
out, he tends to the
Hello.
corn and wheat on his 30-acre lot.
He worked his way up to
Still
land, basically having to
watching
start from
Charlotte.
scratch. He knew the land and he knew how to farm.
But
Okay,
one
when was
Sunday night
Charlotte,
spring,
Queen
his
Charlotte
life
born in?
changes forever.
'Cause I know
Reed's
that
son, Conrad,
Charlotte, North Carolina was named after
dark
Charlotte.
metallic rock
Queen Charlotte.
says he
That's
found
Spain. I
in
think
a
that's
nearby
where
creek.
she was from.
While quartz and slate
I don't
are
know.
common in the
Okay.
area, this rock is different.
I need to learn more in my
It's
history of
unlike
Charlotte,
anything
North
Reed
Carolina.
has seen before.
At that.
John Reed looked at it and he didn't really know what it was. But he noticed two things about it. It was a decent sized rock and it was rather heavy.
And I think Charlotte Douglas Airport's one of the biggest airports in
Reed takes it to
one
the
of them
nearby town of
in the
Fayetteville
U.S.
in hopes of selling it for whatever price he can get.
I think
Part
it's
of him
huge.
probably said,
I'll
if
tell you
this
that
is
much.
worth some amount of money, that would help out my family.
I've been there, and it's huge.
But when he takes the strange stone to a local trader,
Oh
he's
my
in
gosh,
for a
that's
pleasant
hot.
surprise. After careful examination, The merchant tells him that the 17-pound rock contains traces of gold.
I never flew
Technically, this
in
is
an
the
airplane,
first
but I've been
documented
to
search of
Charlotte
gold in the
Airport,
United States.
Charlotte Douglas Airport,
Reed and his son are flabbergasted.
which
at
is
their
not about the
incredible
airport.
luck.
It's about
The
something else.
merchant offers to buy the rock for $3.50.
Gold.
To Reed,
In
it's an
Charlotte.
attractive sum.
Wow.
That amount of money was what he expected
Which that was
to
in the
make every week
late
on his farm.
1800s,
So he figured
the
if he
18th
makes
century.
wages,
So
Reed happily accepts the money and goes on his way.
before Charlotte came out
But days
big,
later, he makes a
the
terrible
big
discovery. A friend tells him that the gold was worth far more than he got for it.
In fact, it was worth $3,600.
That amount is roughly equivalent
Well,
to
we know there's gold in
$67,000
Charlotte.
in today's money.
or was
Reed is
That was back
devastated. As a farmer,
in the late
he had no
18th
idea
century.
of its true value. That sum would have provided his
But that's
family
before
with a
Charlotte
life of luxury.
grew into big.
But Reed refuses to be downhearted and reasons that there might be more gold found in the creek. So father and son return to the stream where the first nugget was uncovered and start searching. What happens next will shape the course of the country.
But Charlotte's a
Reed
huge
was about to
city,
unearth something extraordinary.
really big. You can't even go to Charlotte now
Near Charlotte, North Carolina.
and not run into craziness. Hey, Scooby. So,
Only to find out it's worth more like $3,000.
well, they said Charlotte's like big as, about this big, one of the biggest cities, one of the biggest cities here, and they're one of the ones that have one of the biggest airports. I don't know. I know it's not bigger than maybe mostly probably New York City and them, but it's up there at the top.
5 to 10 feet deep.
What I've heard.
What they found.
But I could be wrong. I don't know.
There in the creek is another
I know
massive chunk.
I know Charlotte Airport, Douglas Airport's gotten bigger over the years.
It's pretty much solid gold. To John, realizing he's sitting
So.
in a gold mine, I think he sat back and said,
Hello,
I bet.
I'm making a ham.
Now well aware of the
Scooby.
mineral's true value. This time they sell the
I'm
gold
waiting on it to
for the
finish.
huge sum of $6,600.
I'm doing okay. I'm in the middle of making the ham. Well, it's already cooked,
In the first 6 weeks alone,
but it's smoked ham, and it's a portion butt of a ham, smoked ham. It's already been cooked. Just needs to be warmed up. Oh, it does. I can't smell it because I got I got tinfoil wrapped around it, so it stay, so it don't dry up. So
This mad dash for riches sets off the United States' first gold rush. Half a century before the more famous one.
so
Eventually, this became
the half a century before that in California, it was Charlotte, North Carolina. Louie, can you believe that? Huh?
These gold flakes
I said half a century before.
mine historians.
Well, I was just telling you. That's pretty cool.
One fortunate farmer
You had ham sandwich.
and struck it rich.
Well, I'm gonna make. I'm gonna have this cut up, and then I'm gonna
Bank of the River Thames.
make some vegetables go with it, and then the rest of it I'm gonna put up, and we can make sandwiches out of it.
That celebrates all
Cause I don't mean that's gonna be good. Make sandwiches out of smoked. So
the institution houses a vast collection of
it's gonna be definitely gonna be good.
the glory days of the British Navy.
I just had to put it in the oven to warm it up on 325 for an hour, almost hour and a half. So, with the timer's fixed to go off.
Admiral of the fleet, the British Navy's highest rank.
Martinis. Well, it'd be best if you just had
That tells
coffee
the grandest
and not alcohol. All right, we gotta take the ham out, y'all. I'm gonna sit y'all right here for a second. We're gonna find out if it's done.
whose bravery in battle left an indelible mark on
Yeah, you definitely don't need mix of that.
as story
Oh my gosh, y'all, it smells so good.
coordination gave rise to
Ouch.
twisted phrase. It's the early 1800s. The British Empire is at its peak, extending to every corner of the globe. Key to Britain's success is the mighty Royal Navy. And the most famous of all the Navy's commanders is a legendary English seaman, Horatio Nelson. Vice Admiral Sir Horatio Nelson was famous for some spectacular military victories during the Napoleonic Wars. He captivated the popular imagination. People thought that he was a hero. Being of humble birth, Nelson had enlisted at the tender age of 12 and had swiftly risen through the ranks, becoming a captain by the time he was 20. Bold, cunning, and most of all, supremely confident. By the year 1800, Nelson was the preeminent naval commander of his generation. Vice Admiral Horatio Nelson was a
Yeah, I probably need to put it in there for a few more minutes.
was a man who really believed in taking risks.
It's got to reach 130, y'all.
And his victories had come at a price.
130 degrees.
An explosion
Yeah, it wasn't even
left
close.
him nearly blind in one eye. In yet another conflict, a shot from a musket.
I put it on for 10 more minutes. I should have preheated my oven before I put it in there. But thing is, that ham had been sitting in my that ham's been sitting in my refrigerator for a few days. So
Heated trade dispute with Denmark and declares war on the tiny Nordic nation. Vice Admiral Nelson, under the leadership of Admiral Hyde,
I'm gonna throw something at you. How about that?
the time had come to have
Oh, oh crap! Sorry, y'all. Aha!
Admiral Parker instructs Nelson
Okay,
to lead
go
the
back.
attack on the Danish Navy,
There we go.
which is more in
I hate when that
the
stupid thing does that. Yeah.
while Parker himself and
I gotta throw this
several
away.
ships take up rear guard in the open sea. Nelson leads his ships down the narrow waterway, guns blazing. But things quickly go
I
awry.
should have preheated the oven before I put that in there. But oh well. We'll do another 10 minutes. I know, that's trouble, ain't it, Jay? Double the trouble. He doubled the trouble.
The Danes, for their part, are quick to
Is that a
seize
bad
the
thing?
advantage.
Double the trouble.
Spirited
More like it.
on Nelson's forces. There were waves of soldiers who were attacking them not just from the ships, but from the shore.
Well, we went to Rose Test and got a battery for your dad, Baltimore. And I got a few
Man, that ham smells so good, Joe. I am starving.
guys, that's the one was gonna break your house.
I'm hungry.
What time you want me to come get those? 2 o'clock?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, did she get my text message? Hold on for a second, yeah. Hey, I'm back, y'all.
Fucking bag.
Good morning. Well, it's afternoon here, but good morning, Tori. Good morning. I'm in the middle making ham. I put it on for 10 more minutes. Get that 10 minutes in. So. And it smells good, y'all. It's gonna be really good.
It's 1801, Copenhagen, Denmark. A fierce sea battle is raging.
For real, dude. Oh my gosh. I'm starving. My stomach's growling.
Refuses to accept defeat.
Really growling.
Operation Nelson. So how will Nelson turn the tide, win the war? Despite the signal to retreat, Nelson makes a bold
Well, that's not good. Have you taken something for it?
I only have one eye. I have the right to be blind, as all scientists. Put up a telescope, says blind eye, stared directly at the recall signal, which was couldn't see, and vowed to fight on. The battle continues for hours.
I hope you took something for it. Yeah, I hope you feel better.
But Nelson's persistence pays off. Thanks to the
I'll be perfect. Saturn, I guess if you're allergic to Tylenol, but Excedrin's best thing to take for a headache. But if you're allergic to it, then yeah. But Tylenol, Excedrin Tylenol is really good for a headache. That's what I usually use for a headache.
Vice Admiral Nelson returns to Britain with his reputation intact.
And this pollen
The nation has never known is later honored
cluster headache. I get those little headaches from, all the pollen we've had. And just, the weather changing and stuff like that. It does it too. In spring. And the pollen. And the this and that. And, Uh, it's still frozen. I set some bread out and it's still frozen. Which it's not been on. I don't know. It's starting to unthaw now because it's really warm in here. Yes, we freeze our bread. I wonder if anybody else freezes their bread. Jeez. Sorry, I had a. Jeez. Sorry, I had a phone call. Hey, Larry. Good. I'm in the middle of making lunch, making ham and everything.
What are you gonna do? Talk on that all day?
No. But I'm waiting on the ham to finish. Aw, congratulations to her. Why are you being mean to me for? Hold on, y'all. Oh, congratulations to your niece. That's cool. I guess I'll have to end up cutting it. Damn.
Yeah, I'll cut it up today. I mean, you have to put it in the pan and take it down there and do it.
She said I could cut it up and he said after we eat and stuff.
Well, you cut it. I mean, it's too hot.
Yeah, I saw that. What
It's too
crazy.
hot.
That's crazy.
Killed him, almost bragging about it. He looks over Woodward and he said, if I had more bullet, I would have shot his
Saw where 21 people were killed
off
in that.
and have breakfast at a local restaurant.
While Brown was eating his bacon and eggs, 41-year-old Richard Sullivan bled to death on his office floor. He left behind a wife and a young daughter. Michael Wayne Brown was put on death row for murdering Richard Sullivan. However, that sentence was later commuted to life without parole. By the time Brown met Donna Moses in 1984, he had spent 9 years in prison.
Oh wow.
Meanwhile, Donna had served a different kind of time. She had been married twice.
Oh yeah, I saw that. It's sad. I gotta.
Raising 2 children on her own was a constant struggle.
That sucks.
Perhaps it was just another ironic twist in Donna's hard luck life, as she now found herself in love with a murderer 10 years her junior.
It was consuming her too much. You know, she didn't have time for anything else but him.
I will stay in here where y'all spray.
And it was
Why?
like the whole week was preparing to see him.
Really?
Go spray the house on my way. Okay?
No, you can't do that.
Brown first met up, he performed a brief transformation. Prisoner to eager bribery.
Do you mind, Wayne Brown, pick this woman to be your lawfully wedded wife? To love her, to cherish her, for as long as you both love it? I do. Do you, Donna Moses, think this man to be your lawfully wedded husband, to love and to cherish him, and to stay forward, as long as you both shall live? I do.
It's still cold in the middle.
Moments after the ceremony, the honeymoon was over.
Yep.
Brown, back in shackles and prison orange, was returned to his cell.
Yes, it's done.
Donna sent her children to stay with relatives and followed Brown as he was transferred.
Well, it still feels cold in the middle.
Living out of her car. Between visiting days, she met practice. Michael Wayne Brown became Donna's whole world.
How do I know to you?
No, I'm just saying.
In November of 1984, Brown was transferred to a minimum security prison. It was a perfect opportunity. Brown wasted good time.
What do you think?
Michael Wayne Brown.
You gotta turn the oven on. Cook it.
And it's on.
Oh.
It's on.
I don't know.
I don't know either.
Lisa remained a step or two behind Brown and the chase. A few days after the escape, they tracked him to Paris, Texas, and missed him by a matter of minutes. Since then, Brown is known to have lived in Kentucky, New Jersey, Texas, and Virginia.
It's gonna be cut off, isn't it? Oh wow.
For 3 years, Donna's family had no word from her. No idea if she was alive or dead.
Oh, I hope she's alright.
Donna Brown made an unexpected call to her daughter.
Damn.
Hello.
Hi, Sharon.
Yeah.
Hi, it's me, Mom.
Mom. Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm okay.
Oh, I gotta charge my phone.
Michael and I broke up. You know, it was just kind of a quick thing.
I'm going down the
that's all.
road.
She told me she loved me, and that was it.
You are?
Though Donna
Yep.
had said she wanted to come home.
Oh, my
she
neck.
did. 4 years went by. Donna called again, asking if she had grandchildren.
Oh,
At that time, she didn't.
Oh.
she should be cut off by now.
Since then, however, Donna's children, Sherry and David, have each had a son. Both would like nothing more than to introduce the boys to their long lost friends.
Oh, you coming?
Afraid that she's
I gotta get
I don't want her back.
that done and get the cat and
I'm
stuff.
afraid that my mom feels like that she did something really bad and that she can't face us anymore. How are we going to act to her? And what I say to her is, it's okay.
I'm sorry.
There is nothing to stop Donna Brown from rejoining her family, except Donna
You
Brown.
love him?
She can
Yeah, I
come
love
home
him.
at any time.
There's no arrest warrant either issued by the state of Oklahoma or by the federal government for her. She's not wanted on any charges, and in fact, we would encourage her, if she's no longer with Brown, or if in fact she is with Brown, to immediately contact the authorities.
But anyways. Alright, well, I'm going to get off here anyways, y'all. I will, unselfish, yes. I will see y'all later. But I'm going to go for now. My phone's about to die anyways. And I will talk to y'all later. Y'all have a good one. See you next one. Bye.